Hello, my name is Kevin Din, and I will be showing you how I completed Week 12's coding assignment. For this assignment, I created a Maven project called Unit Test Assignment for this week, and in the source main Java file, I created a class named TestDemo that'll hold a few methods shown here that I will be testing with my JUnit test. I created a few. Some were given, some were created. I have the public int add positive, which takes two integers and assumes that they are, it returns the addition of the two ints if they are positive, shown here, greater than 0. I have another method that just gets a random integer, and that will be used in this method above it, random numbered squared, making sure that the random numbered squared is the correct result. And then lastly, I have a calculated cube, which I've created, which just takes a integer and cubes it and returns the cube. Before I created this, I made sure to import the correct dependencies in my POM file, as shown here, and that was given. And then finally, I created my JUnit test. I've created a few tests here, starting off with the parameterized tests. I created a parameter method source for that test, as shown here. Some I've given it all possible cases of positives and positives, positive and zeros, zeros and negatives, positive and negatives, and negatives and negatives. And then I've resembled all of these as either false or true. I've also have done the other test here as well, created a test to assert that pairs of positive numbers are added correctly, assert that cubed number is correct, and then assert that number squared is correct. So if I actually run my JUnit test here, we're actually going to get errors. Yes, correct. We've gotten errors, and we can see the errors are here, mainly because I've made sure that these would cause errors because we are looking for two positive numbers, 1 and 0 shown here. Obviously, 0 can't, it's not acceptable. We want only positives, and we have negatives numbers added to positives, zeros added to negatives, and then negatives added to negatives, and all of those are causing errors. So if I were to remove this, just comment that out and then run the JUnit test again, everything should pass. It's great. We have 5 out of 5 runs passed. We've gone through each of the tests and it tested all of the scenarios, all of the cases, and we can see that it all passed. And that is how I created my JUnit test coding assignment for my test demo class. This is Kevin Din. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.